Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Monday afternoon, December 2nd, the Monday after Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a blessed Thanksgiving. We're able to give thanks and have great meals and good communications with all the people you're with. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we teach people how to currency trade using our simple but highly accurate proprietary trading indicators. This session is intended to show you how simple and accurate they are. So with that, let's get going. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll see what the market has for us.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advanced written permission.
We teach with a number of different methods. We've got videos, we've got group training sessions, we've got live trades like this. I do 3 a week. This one on Monday afternoon, then Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30, and then also every afternoon around 4:15. I also send out a live trade that I'm taking right then and there, or send a little video showing you how I figured it out. Once you become a member, we have live trades every morning at 10 a.m. and every evening at 6 p.m. And the continuous training is one of the things that I think differentiates us. We are constantly coaching, constantly working on improving your game. And it makes a difference. Those who are good at things are good because they continue to practice and kind of work on the fundamentals, and that's what we focus on. And we are so confident in how well these indicators I'm going to show you work, that once we've trained you, we let you trade with our money and split the profit. So it's a win-win. You make money, we make money. You've got a mentor who will get you there faster, and I've lost my train of thought. So let's keep going. I work off of a little checklist that helps keep me focused. That checklist make sure I don't forget anything or skip any steps. Every day I like to refresh my green chart. It keeps it fast, clears out the memory, picks up any updates. I put this at the top of our checklist because that's how important I think it is. And that is every day to go back and do a little analysis in terms of what didn't go right and try to figure out why. And it's that going back and taking a look at what you did wrong that helps you get better. And because our indicators have the simulator on them, you can go back to that specific minute that you took the trade and look at what the indicators were showing you and see what if anything you missed in terms of taking in your analysis. Sometimes you can do everything right and it still goes the wrong way, but more often than not, I've been trading for 5 years. I'll sometimes make a mistake or do something that I shouldn't have, and that review helps me catch it and correct it and make sure I don't keep doing it. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. And our indicators are very good at picking up the price action, the direction of moves. However, news does impact currency prices. We want to know what those news items are so that we can trade around them. And I like to find them on forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact. We ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I ignore those. Some people pay attention to them. And red, which is high impact. These are guys I want to trade around, and usually I don't want to be trading it within a 2-hour window of whenever the time is. And right now, it's funny. I guess one guy is a little bit more important than the other guy. Waller is slightly more important than Williams because he's got an orange flag and this guy's got a yellow flag. It's we don't care about what you say. Right now we've got no reds coming up until the middle of the night on the Chinese yuan there. Oh no, excuse me, the Swiss franc. Consumer price index tomorrow morning. Any trade we take right now will be closed before then because we're going to be trading off of a 1-hour chart. So we've got clear sailing. We've got a dozen different kind of signals and new ones constantly are identified. When we train someone, we create a customized trade plan. I trade using the 10-point trade signal. I traded off of a 1-hour chart. It suits my personality and the way I like to trade. And if I can find 3 of those trades a day, I am doing terrific. Today, if you looked at my trade results, I had four trades. On a 1-hour chart, a trade is going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And my sweet spot's 11 pips. If I can carve out 11 pips 3 times a day, I'm doing terrific. And on a 1-hour chart, a trade should close within 1 to 3 hours. So with that, let's go and take a look and see what the market has for us today. The chart I'm going to be trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of the standard charts that we have. It is a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all US-based pairs on that 1-hour chart. And I start with the middle section of the chart, which we call the majors and minors. This red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I am looking for situations where we are either oversold, the lines are below the red line going up like here. And then I'm going to ride it up through the channel, or we are overbought where the lines are above the blue line and the lines are going down, and I'm going to ride it down. And you can see, over the course of 3 hours, there were 37 pips in there. I would have easily carved out my 11. So that's what I'm looking for. So here, Australian dollar, US dollar, we're overbought. The lines are still going up, so nothing there. If I don't see what I want here, I don't need to look at the rest of the chart. And basically what I'm trying to do is find situations where the lines on all 3 sections are going the same direction. So I don't need to look more if I don't see what I want here. So here, overbought going up, dollar Canadian dollar oversold, Majors are still going down, minors sideways. Dollar Swiss franc, everybody oversold going down. And the dollar yen, we're in the middle of the channel and it's kind of turned. Sometimes I'll trade turns, but usually only on the Euro USD. And right here, this isn't quite a steep enough turn, or the green line isn't quite steep enough. I like to see the green line greater than 45 degrees. So I have cloned this chart and made another chart that's the same, but with different currency pairs. These are non-USD pairs. So euro pound overbought going up. Australian dollar, yen, we don't have agreement. Majors are overbought going up. Minors are kind of turned. Euro Canadian dollar, oversold. Everybody's going up. I have what I call the double cross, where the green line is crossed over the red and the gray line's crossed over the black. And the fourth thing I'm looking for is the slope of the green line, and I want it to be greater than 45 degrees, and it is. So I've got all four things I want. I usually want the green line to be less than halfway. It is just crossed over the halfway, so I would still consider this. When I jump up to the TNTs, two orange lines going up steeply, dotted blue coming down. The blue lines are inversely related. So what that means is when blue comes down, that means buy. So 3 of the 4, I need 3 of the 4. And then I have up pressure. Both lines going up here with green on top. So there's 2 points here, 4 points here, 3 points here. So what's that? 3, 5, 8, 4, no, 9. 9 points. Now, my issue here is the time of day. Euro Canadian dollar, I want one of these pairs to be active. So right now, Europe is 6 or 7 hours difference, depending on where you are in Europe. So 6 hours, that puts us a 9:45. Their traders aren't trading. In Canada, it's the end of our day. They're the same time zone we are. So that I don't like, because we're trading on a 1-hour chart, and I want some movement in order, I need some, activity to get the move to happen within the hour that I'm looking for. For the heck of it, let's just take a look and see what the 2-hour and the 4-hour charts are doing. So Euro Canadian, was it Euro Canadian? Is that what we were just looking at? Let's see, if I don't write it down, I forget. Euro Canadian. Euro Canadian. All right. So buy. I got to write it down because otherwise I forget. So Euro. All right. Euro Canadian. When I see the signal, what I like to do is confirm it by seeing what's happening with the 2-hour and the 4-hour chart. So this is showing me just one currency pair, but with different time frames. And basically, I want us to be oversold on the 2-hour and oversold on the 4-hour. And we are. It doesn't necessarily have to be going up like it is. Both of these are good buy signs by themselves. But I just want us to be oversold. So if this weakens on the 1-hour, we'll still pick the trade up off of the longer term charts. It'll just take longer for it to happen. So we've got the buy. This is the only guy that's kind of killing us here. On the day chart, it's telling us sell. Even though I don't like it because we're on a 1-hour chart and it's the end of the day, I still want to let's see what the chart itself looks like, a clean chart. So I'm going to open up a chart and holy, Euro Canadian. This is the chart. Wow, luckily for us. So we traded this last week and looks like we got the trade. So I'm going to add some more support and resistance. Support and resistance are spots where the lines seem to naturally stop, and it becomes the channel within which we trade. So let's drop in a new line here, and they tend to be about 30 or 40 pips apart. All right, so see how it's stopping in here, it stopped in here, it's stopping in here. So we're at 1.4732, 47.79. So 32 to 79 is about 50 pips. So that's okay. So let's open this back up a little bit so we can see it a little better. And I want to know how many pips I have to this line, because on the 1 hour chart, I'm going to trade between these lines. So going up, we have 24 pips. Coming down, we have probably about 24 pips, 21 pips. And let me just see, what do we got up here? 17 pips. 17 pips. And then the other thing I kind of want to know is what's the trend? Because the trend is like, here there's clearly an uptrend. So if I'm trading with the trend, I can be more aggressive on the pips. If I'm trading against the trend, say I'm taking a sell and it's moving like this, I'm going to be a little more conservative in how many pips I take, because I don't want to get stuck taking a sell trade and then it just continuing to run up. So here, let us go back and take a look one more time. So the 4 hour. I think we can carve out 11 pips on this. Still a couple hours of trading left through the West Coast. And these are such good signals here. So we're going to go ahead and take a buy on the Euro Canadian dollar. So you can do that in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, Euro Canadian dollar. I've got it up because we traded it the other day. And I'm going to change this to the 1 hour chart. If you don't have it, you just go to File, New Chart, and it's going to probably be down in this third group here. I'm going to go click on New Order. Market execution. My lot size is a function of how much is in the account. This is a demo account. It's got 12,592 in it. I'm going to move this decimal place over four spots. 1.259. So I'm going to go to 1.226. I'm going to round it up. And I'm going to click market. I can take anywhere from half of this to double it. Since I'm going to take probably another trade with the overnight trade, I'm going to just keep it here. So that gives me a margin to take a couple more trades. So I'm going to click market buy. I'm then going to right click, go to modify, and I am going to take 11 pips. And I'm taking 11 pips versus the 17 pips. Because I want to, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative because we're running out of time in terms of going into overnight. I'm going to use a 3-to-1. So if I'm going for 11 pips, I'm going to use a 33 pip stop loss. To convert pips to points, I just add an extra 0. Then I click this little blue button to do the math. And we're good. So we took a buy on the Euro Canadian dollar with a take profit of 11 pips, with a take profit of 1.47647. That's 1.47647. A stop loss of 1.47207. 1.47207. And I want to take a look, make sure I can see both lines. And I am happy with that. Let's see if we got anything else. We still have 10 minutes. So that was Euro Canadian, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Overbought, everybody's going up. A pound yen, we're just about overbought, but minors have turned, majors are still going up. Euro Australian dollar, not everybody's going up. We're oversold, but this red line's going down. I want all the lines going up. So nothing there. Canadian dollar, yen, we've got disagreement between the majors and minors. Euro New Zealand dollar, oversold, everybody's going up. Double cross, greens on top, grays on top. Steepness of the green lines greater than 45 degrees. So I got everything I like here. 2 orange lines going up. 2 blue lines coming down. So all 4 are telling me buy. But I don't have the pressure. I've got sideways pressure. Green is going up. Red is coming down with red on top. I want either both of these going up or I want the green line on top. But just for the heck of it, let's just see what if this were in place, what do my 2 and 4 hour charts look like? So that was, come on, Paul. See how bad my memory is? Euro New Zealand. If I don't write it down, I don't remember it. Euro New Zealand. Now look here, the 2 hour. I want everybody oversold. Here, we're in the middle of the channel going down. Here, we're almost overbought going down. So these are telling me down. This is telling me up. So I stay away from this. I don't have enough agreement here. I want both of these to be down here. So let's pass on that. Pound New Zealand. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. Oh, all right. So 2 orange lines going up, thick blue coming down. So I got 3 of them. And I got down pressure, but the green has crossed over the red. The green line is on top. So just for curiosity's sake, let's see what that looks like. Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. We're oversold here, and we're just reaching oversold here. Although this isn't quite oversold yet. This is still telling me it's down in the move. I really prefer to have all of the lines below the horizontal red line here. They don't need to be going up, but I want them below. I want them oversold. I want them down here. So this isn't quite ready yet, in my opinion. So we have this here, but we don't have the confirmation I like. So let's see what else. Overbought going up, overbought sideways, overbought. So look at the last crew. Overbought, starting to turn. There's disagreement in the middle of the channel, disagreement in the middle of the channel. Not everybody's going up. This red line's going down. Not everybody's going down. Okay, overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross and good steepness on the green line. So I've got the 4 points here. 2 orange lines going down, dotted blue going up. Got that here. Down pressure with green on top. So 1 point here. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. So this is kind of similar. Hold on, the sell. So this is kind of similar to the trade we just took. The Canadian dollar is in the first spot versus the second spot, and it's with the Swiss franc versus the euro. Let's just take a look. So I probably wouldn't take this trade because I already have a trade that's kind of like it, and I want to keep my portfolio diversified. And this looks very similar to what we were seeing with the euro Canadian dollar. So this is the trade. We actually don't quite have the double cross here. It's a little weak. The steepness on the line, but the red line hasn't quite crossed over. I'd ideally like to see this up here, but it's kind of close enough. Overbought. It's going down. It doesn't need to be overbought. And like on the euro Canadian, the day chart was going up, oversold and going up. So we don't need to double up on that. Right now, the trade is out of the money a little bit, 5 pips. If this doesn't close by 9 p.m., it'll probably be closer to midnight. So I would expect this to close by 9 p.m. or if we miss it, it'll be midnight. All right, gang. Thanks so much for joining me. We've got one trade. We'll be doing this again tomorrow morning. In a few minutes, I'll be sending out the overnight trade setup. You want to learn how to trade. If you want to learn how to do anything, the best way I found is find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you. We're willing to teach you. In fact, we love teaching you. And one of the reasons we love teaching you is we can make money from you. We'll let you trade with our money. And as you make money, we make money. So we're confident that these indicators work and we can teach you to use them. And the benefit to you is you've got a mentor, someone showing you, and you've got a safety net. Because if we see you starting to draw down the account, we're going to step in and figure out what you're doing wrong and get it corrected. All right, have a terrific rest of the evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.